So we have built out our CRM very robustly. It would probably say that I have terrible memory. I don't remember a thing. So I live on our CRM. I do everything on the CRM. It's open and I work with it in my day to day. First thing I open in the morning, in every meeting. We deal with multiple ops. And as a manager, I'm dealing with multiple AEs. I just don't remember a thing. So for me, everything lives on my CRM, risk, current state, next steps. I'm constantly working with the team. So yeah, definitely horrible memory, but great for CRM hygiene. Make sure that you're working backwards. Sometimes they're going to come with a timeline, and until you start putting that into motion and building out what the steps are going to take to get there, you'll only then recognize that maybe that timeline isn't accurate and we need to push it forward, building greater urgency. If you wait too late for this, you're going to delay your process, so don't. Whenever I would speak to customers or prospects that did not have good English, I actually slowed down my speech a lot. And I would even prevent myself from using extravagant verbiage. I found that it really helped to kind of meet them eye level and slow things down and make sure that they're comprehending things. And also, it gave them a bit more of a comfort level to ask questions and really reciprocate the actual conversation. Otherwise, you just find yourself speaking, they're saying, and nothing's really happening and you're at a standstill. This actually led to better success with those customers that weren't English speaking, in my opinion. My colleagues make fun of me for it, but I think it works. So at some point, you're going to get the go. Your economical buyer is going to say, okay, great, let's move forward. Do not go back into the product. Do not raise other concerns. Do not go back into process or pains. Move forward to procurement. Get this done, sealed, delivered. You're not here to open a can of worms again. Stop overselling. You got the buy-in. You got who you needed on the table. Just move forward. People say that closing is all that matters. If only that were true, we would just be closing. Okay, here's an order form and we're done. It's not. At the end of the day, you really need to understand what it is that you're doing for your prospect. Are you able to give them a better tomorrow? Are you engaging in their business KPIs, into their business pains? Are you really giving them value with your product? You're in a great spot. But if you're just focusing on commercials and just pushing, you can't. Always be closing is not the case. Yes, that is the goal, that is the end goal, and you're working towards it, but there is a process you have to go through, and don't ignore that process. Work towards it and make sure that at the end of the day, you're promising a better tomorrow for your prospect. Build good customers for your company. So we have built out our CRM very robustly. We really do put all the information as far as, product requirements, product shortcomings, feature requests, in other words, and also close loss reasons for our ops into our CRM. And so we have a constant development cycle. I really, truly do believe that it takes more than just the actual development of the feature. We always tie it back to the pain, but anytime we're trying to reach out to a prospect that we've lost for whatever reason, we try and reiterate what the main causes were that they came to us in the first place. Hey, Bob, when we spoke 6 months ago, you mentioned X, Y, and Z. Happy to say Atera 6 months later now has this. Keep it short and simple at first, and when you give them the value, if you're concise, you'll be able to bring them back to the table. There's nothing too crazy here. It's just a matter of asking why. They come back and they say, I need a discount. People are so, account executives sometimes or sales reps are so quick to just say, oh, let me see what I can do. We don't spend enough time asking why. Ask them what's leading to the requirement for a discount. A feature isn't working as expected. Is it because they're accustomed to one thing in their existing solution? Figure out how that looks. Ask the why. Get into the depths of the process and really try to address the concerns of the objection before resolving the actual problem or throwing a resolution. Also, it's not so bad sometimes that when you find out the why, to kind of understand a bit more about what their end goal is and deal with it offline. Go back to your management, work with your R&D and product, your team lead, figure out a strategy sometimes when it's not so complicated. To get them a response and a resolution, you don't necessarily have to promise anything on the spot. Oh, my team's pipeline, without question. I mean, I have to. As I said, I have terrible memory. I have to go in there and see what's changed with my team from new demos that came in, risks that have arisen within their existing opportunities, problems that they're facing, what's still expected to come in, current pipe for the quarter, so that I can make sure that they're achieving success and they're on the path to success. It's imperative. I also do my one-on-ones at the start of the week on Mondays and Tuesdays with my team. So it's my way of coming prepared so that we can make sure to prioritize what we're going to be tasked to do during our one-on-ones and maximize that session.